90% of the people will be stuck doing boring repetitive work, but the top 10% will have AI agents and automation running entire business for them. You don't even need to learn or write a single line of code. All you need is N8N. And I am going to show you what exactly N8N is and why it is the best AI automation tool right now, and how learning it today can put you years ahead of everyone else. And if you don't know what is this, you are about to get a massive competitive advantage over the 90% of the population, because I am going to show you everything about N8N so that you can change your life, your business, entire mindset with AI and AI automation. At its core, N8N is like a AI plus automation control center. Think of it as your digital workforce that never sleeps, never takes breaks, and never makes mistakes, and works 24/7 for the businesses. Imagine connecting ChatGPT, your email, Slack, WhatsApp, Notion, CRMs, even databases, and making them talk to each other automatically. That's what N8N does. It connects different systems to make the things more easy. You just drag and drop, connect nodes, and boom, you have a workflow running 24/7. Nothing to do anymore. So let's go in more details about N8N, that why N8N exists and what problem it solves. So let me tell you it with an example that will make this crystal clear to you, even if you have never touched a single line of code in your life. Imagine you run a local car dealership. Here's what happens every single day without automation. A customer fills out a form on your website asking for details about a car. So I am going with this website one to make you more clear that how the N8N works and why it is actually important. So a customer fills out a form on your website asking for details about a car. You or your staff manually check the email, type their details into a CRM, then follow up with a WhatsApp or SMS or email, and you also manually send finance or EMI option, notify your sales team in your group chat, and finally log everything in your accounting system. That's one lead. Now imagine if you are getting 10-20 leads per day, suddenly you and your sales team are spending 6 to 8 hours just moving data between tools. You're not selling cars, you're just acting like a human copy-paste machine. And here's the crazy part. This is exactly why N8N exists. It is like hiring a super intelligent assistant who works 24/7, never makes mistakes, never takes breaks, never asks for a leave, and can handle thousands of tasks simultaneously. And now with the help of N8N, that same dealership process happens in seconds and automatically. Imagine before using N8N, you are spending hours, and now everything will be going to done automatically and within a seconds. Let me walk you through that, how the N8N will going to work. Leads come in, then CRM will be updated, WhatsApp follow-up sent by N8N only, and then test drive will be scheduled by checking the calendar and timing, finance options generated, team notified, records updated in accounting, customer gets confirmation, boom, done. N8N will going to take maximum 1 minute for this. Nothing more than that. Now here's the crazy part and a crazy move in your business. You go from wasting 8 hours on admin work to spending 8 hours closing sales and growing your dealership. Look how crazy the AI and automation right now. Now let's talk about why is N8N a game changer. Reason 1, it's open source. Unlike Zapier, which is quite expensive, N8N is open source. That means you can self-host it and you don't need to buy the N8N subscription. There are multiple ways to self-host N8N, and if you want that, I will make a video on that also. You can run it on your own server for free. And reason number 2, AI plus automation in one place. You can connect OpenAI, Cloud, Gemini, and basically any large language model inside N8N. And one more thing, conditional logic. Your workflows can make decisions based on data. Like if this happens, then do that, else do something different. Reason 3, future-proof skills. Right now, barely anyone knows how to use N8N properly. Let me make you more clear. 90% of the people don't know about AI and automation. If only 10% of the people know about AI automation and AI agents, maybe they hear from YouTube that this is AI and automation, we can automate the business and all that. Mark my words, only 10% of the people listen about the N8N. They don't even try it out. And from that 10% of the people, only 5% of the people have actually tried and built their first AI agent inside N8N. And from that 5%, maybe some of them find it confusing, that it's too difficult to understand, let's try it in future and something like this. That's why I'm saying right now barely anyone knows how to use N8N properly. But companies are desperate for people who can build AI plus automation systems. And by 2026, this skill will separate the people making $500 per month versus the people making $5,000 per month. Look at it in this way. Most businesses have a guy for emails, a guy for social media, another one for reporting. N8N can literally replace all of that with one automated workflow. This means if you master it, you are not just valuable, you are unstoppable. Community plus plugins, 800 plus ready-made integrations, big community constantly building new nodes. You will never run out of possibilities. Let's go in more deep that why should you learn N8N now? And here's the truth. In 2026, automation will not be optional anymore. Remote work evolution as the remote work becomes permanent. Companies need system that works without human intervention. There is a massive shortage of people who understand automation. If you learn this now, you become incredibly valuable and practically unemployable. From this line, I remember one thing also, like everyone saying AI will replace the job, AI will replace this, that, those, and everything nonsense stuff. But here's the brutal truth which you need to know, that AI will not going to replace your job. The people who understand AI, the people who know how to use AI will going to replace your job. That is it. Now platform maturity. N8N is hitting that sweet spot where it's powerful enough for enterprise use and simple enough for individuals to use it. The people who learn automation tools like N8N in 2025, you will be the person who knows how to automate businesses, build AI assistants, and save companies hundreds of hours and to make them profit. And this is how you can make money in your pocket. And now if you're fired up and wants to know more about N8N and wants to build something more crazy with N8N and wants to build your first AI agent with the N8N, I have already made a full video on top 7 notes you need to know as a beginner, which are using in most of the workflows. And right after that, here's how you can build your first AI agent. So don't just watch AI happens. Go and build it. I will see you in the next video.